it was violent.
Hey, bro, I'm Salakia, man, but I gotta put you on the spot.
Uh-huh.
First and foremost, all praises
Oh,
to
hey, let's get it.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Bashem,
Yahusha,
Yahusha,
Ba'ashem,
Bashir,
Karkadash.
Kakadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Yo, we got a special guest down here in Mississippi. You know, y'all know him as Elder Karab, but we know him as Elder Nessa, the head of Virginia. So, without any further ado, I'm gonna let him get busy, bro.
Hey, Shakakarav, GMS, Virginia. It is an honor to be down here amongst these elders and brothers down here in Mississippi. Hey, me and his brother, Salaki
Yeah,
Abaya,
yeah.
going in through the spirit,
God.
just talking. Hey, we was just talking about Jake, man, and the carnality and this the mindset of these people. And here it is, as we sitting here, the BBLs, the bonnets.
Right.
So, matter of fact, give me the scripture that
Sure,
says,
bro. Sure, man. Let's get it.
"There's no healing in America.
Right. Yeah.
Battle can't be healed."
Yeah.
Because it's like we was going into, you know, Esau has rigged the playing field for Jake's destruction and his fall. So you wasn't. It doesn't matter, Jake. You can go to all the museums in the world, all throughout America, and see where you fell at, the catastrophes, where we fell, where we lost at. Basically going to the book of Lamentations. Every we how did it go dim, and how did a city with many people basically come to know it. Hey, we see it. Because we lost who we were. You got it, bro.
Hey, this is Jeremiah 51 and verse 7.
Uh-huh.
Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand.
It's been a golden cup. This place has been basically like it's shining. Everybody flew to it. Everybody wanted to come here. Hollywood, the illusion of witchcraft, going into Isaiah 47. This place. Hey, Esau used you Jakes, his slaves, his property, his possessions, as a how you say a instrument to bring people here.
That's right.
That make it basically make his dirty handwork that he did to our people, the social construct of mentally destroy our people. He used our people, basically their talent, to pretty much how you say put a blanket on what he did. Put a how you say cast away his trail, his trail of tears, his blood.
Right.
And then he make us he used us as a vessel across the four corners to make it seem like, oh damn, here you go, slaves that was nobody. Look at them, they're dancing, they're dunking the ball, but it's making you lose. I mean, Slovakia is making you not see what's really going on. So when people come here, you got Jake that is in a bad predicament mentally, so they're not really seeing what's really going on. But hey, through the prophets that has the oracles of Yahweh Shem Shah, we're here to Slovakia, slow down. We're here to tell you this is all the doings of Yahweh Shem Shah. You got it?
Yeah, quick one, bro. Hey, Jeremiah 2 and 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Hey, one thing you never heard Jake do, they never betrayed America. Meaning, how many Jakes you know that went to Russia and gave away America's secrets?
Right.
How many Jakes you know that went to China and said, I'm just here to join your military because I want vengeance done what's been done to my people in America. You never seen Jake go to North Korea. You never seen these things. But you have Jake here that's constantly uplifting and loving America, voting. What's the spirit of Jake now? Trump. Or the black woman, Kamala, because she black. Lost, confused. The damage is done. You can't heal this place. And you got all these Christians and, vocab, Home Alone, and he's talking shit, I just can't see America being destroyed. Well, that's the problem with you Christians. You holler all this Lord talk and all this God talk, but you fail to realize in prophecy, America's going to be destroyed. Jeremiah 51, Jeremiah 50, Isaiah 47, and Daniel the second chapter.
That's right.
The rock, which we know the rock is Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
It's going to come back and throw down the Babylon the Great.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
Hey, back in Jeremiah 51 and verse 7, Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Hey, democracy.
That's right.
The aid, the funding.
That's right.
This aid, like me and the brother was going into, look at when you study New Yorkers, Jersey. Well, look at the Section 8. Look at how Jake don't want to give up those goodies, those gifts. The scripture said the gift destroys the heart.
That's right.
Look at how our women of our nation, uh, when Esau gave them handouts of Section 8, look how they took it. And they don't want to give it back. And then they flipped the roles and they gave our women, which are spoiled. You can read, what is it, about women being spoiled. Deuteronomy, was it 18? Yeah. When you see a woman, you conquer them. Spoils of war. Our women have become the spoils of war. So Esau has basically demonized the image of men, so-called black, Latino, Hispanic, Native American men, West Indian men. And he demonized our image. And now he turned our woman against us, man. Right. And now he has given out those goodies. Section 8, jobs, careers, funding. The number one woman and people that's on this government aid and funding is our woman. Right. And look at them. Look. You think they'll be doing better, winning, but they're losing. That's right. You got it, bro. That's right. Hey, this is Numbers 11 and 11. And when the people complained, it displeased Yahweh, and Yahweh heard it, and his anger was kindled, and the fire of Yahweh burnt among them and consumed them that were in the uttermost part of the camp. And the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto Yahweh, the fire was quenched. Verse 3, and he called the name of the place Taberah, because of the fire of Yahweh burnt among them, and the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting, and the sons of Israel also wept again and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. Hey, remember, the unbelievers, the 2/3 during that time, back in when Moses was around. Hey, when Moses was in the wilderness and leading our people to the promised land, what did our people complain about then? Now, you would think common sense would tell you, hey, our power just afflicted Egypt with plagues, right? Killed their firstborns, their livestock, drowned them in the water. And it was a time where the Egyptian, basically the lords, said, yo, you know what? We Putting the hammer down.
That's right, putting the hammer down.
If you don't agree, if you don't vote, or if you don't accept this policy, we'll cut you off.
Yeah.
And hey, if Jake don't comply, and if Jake don't turn in that paperwork every year, what happens? They get cut off.
That's right.
And now you had to deal with, basically you got to get it on how you get it.
That's right.
And Jake, when Jake has gotten accustomed to this place and all they know is handouts, comfortability in their neighborhood, their environments, Jake can't. That's all they know.
They can't function.
Hey, like Biggie said, money. What is it? Money, cars, and hoes. That's all a nigga knows.
That's right.
And that's Jake. That's why when we're out there on the highways and the byways, it does sound crazy to them because this is all they know. If Esau didn't carry our people by the ear and tell them, this is what you do, boy. Boy, this is what you do. This is what I want you to do. This I tell you what to do now. When you look at when you go to the 60s, the 50s, 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s, it was a look that went from one look to the next look. That just shows you how Esau had mind control over our people.
That's it.
You know?
That's it. Psychology.
Yep.
Psychology goes into study of the spirit.
Hey, scripture says, "Art thou wiser than Daniel?"
That's right.
This nigga has had slaves that he can study on the brain, the functions, what trauma does to the brain. If it's under travail, what does the body do? How does your body react to this? So Esau knows how to make you, bug the fuck out.
That's it.
And
what he does is also he engineers a lifestyle of sin.
Yep.
Because he knows that if they continue to sin, then it'll always be a disconnection amongst the nation of Israel and Yahweh Shema Shah. But he never factored in the elect.
Hey, what's that scripture? You say he devised sin as a law. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'll get it for you.
Because again, and underneath the disguise of Christianity and the Lord died for your transgression to do as thy will, we understand that was the heavy mixture of that dosage too.
But what's another key word for that? Devise
iniquity.
Maybe it's devise iniquity. All right, keep going, bro.
And when you look at how Esau, he moves and he, how he does, he pushes for, how you say, immortality. It's like immorality. What is it? Immorality.
Right. Not immortality. Yeah,
women being whores, men being moles. This going into like the scripture says, in the last days, men should be lovers of themselves.
Right.
And then what it tells you in Romans, the first chapter, it tells you about not only that they sin, our people take pleasure in doing it. Because Esau constantly made it feel good, and there's no repercussion behind it. It's like the scripture says, because of a judgment not exceedingly.
Ecclesiastes 8 chapter.
Yep.
Yeah, you
can get that real quick.
All right, that's Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and 11. Because Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
So just because women don't get punished there in the act, and they're able, actually, the majority of our people, they get a sentence for being evil and wicked. Like for instance, the majority of our people, they know the bad of our people, the evil of our people. Everybody know about Big Meech, the drug dealers of our nation. But when you look at the righteous, can't tell you. Jake can't tell you. Jake is mad that Esau's not teaching your kids so-called black history, but why should they?
God.
That shit starts from the home.
That's right.
And the scripture tells you to train of a child as he should go.
That's right.
Yeah,
Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Yeah, and the so-called white man has pushed filthy and nigganomics to you.
Right.
As soon as you come into the world, until whenever you leave this earth, all you know is nigganomics, man.
God.
How to be a nigga.
God.
But when you know anything about the scriptures, your history, or who you come from, your lineage, your father, you think about it. We are a nation of people that boys, little men child are saying, I don't know who my dad is. That's wickedness in itself. That's a problem. You don't know who your father is? That's a problem.
That's right.
But in America, that problem has become a norm.
That's right.
So the dysfunction of what Jake go through has become a normality. It's normal. You got it.
And back in Ecclesiastes 8:11, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
That's right. Right. And again, going into what is it? What you was talking about? Babylon been a golden cup.
Yeah.
Because transgression has been the how you say the token of America.
Right.
Lewdness, porn, lust, the flesh, stealing, robbery, shootouts, wild west. There's immorality, man.
That's right.
And that wickedness is slowly but seeping into the other countries.
That's right. And
really, America is truly the cancer of the earth.
Mm-hmm. And
this is why you have a lot of these protests with George Soros is funding, and that filth and that cancer is spreading. And I was watching Jason A video, and that's why them other nations are forming leagues. And that's why the scripture says, "Hey, the nation shall hate the whore." Right. A lot of these countries are seeing that America's the problem.
Hey, Nahum 3:4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
And we know who that is.
That's right.
America.
The mistress of witchcrafts. Yep. That sell nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts.
There you go. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
And he's done it. It's so good that they can't see.
Right. Again, Revelation 17:5, and on her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the Great, the mother of harlots.
So good that the so-called Christians that think they're so, spiritual and so connected with Jesus. Right. You can't see that they're talking about America.
Exactly.
And that's why your whole push is not to basically you can just escape. You can just love Jesus, and you can just escape. You don't have to worry about nothing else. Nah, it don't work like that.
That's right.
That's why they don't understand prophecy. They don't understand America has to be destroyed. And who is the nation that's causing this to happen? Esau.
That's right.
You got it.
That's right. The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Yep. So America's the problem of the earth. Right. That has to be written. Hey, you got to think about it. When you look at the greater kingdoms that was before America, what happened to them? Right. Did you not read Daniel? Mm-hmm. Daniel told you about the kingdoms that were going to be set up on the earth. Mm-hmm. We're in the last leg of the Roman Empire. That's right. Hey, I guess that's too much for Christians. But, hey, that's why for the ones that know, we're truly blessed because, and that's why, again, we sleep good at night. And that's why the scripture said, blessed is thee that can read it. Blessed is thee that got the life, has the light, because many people have desire to see what we can see. God. And that's why the scripture says the Lord dealeth with the weak to make the strong look, That's right. And this is what you're seeing. That's right. And that's why we're being heavily persecuted. You got it.
Revelation 18:3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
They've all had their hands to do with the downfall of our people, and then the building and the naughtiness of America.
That's right.
You got it. All them elites are in bed with each other. God. You got it.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Yeah, because and this is why those other nations had to basically agree with those policies that America gives them. Right. Because they're in bed with them. And if they go against that order, what happens? Esau kick their ass.
That's right.
And they're gonna bust their ass.
That's right.
And now you're gonna be looking pathetic like our people are. That's dependent upon those handouts, man. Right. You got it.
Hey, this is 1 Corinthians 1:27. But the Most High has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Yep. And they never in their life would have ever expected niggas from the ghettos.
Right.
To sit there and know the oracles of the Bible. Right. But again, me and his brother we was talking about that. How we came across each other, how long we known each other. Right. This how you know this of Yahweh Bashem Shah. Cause bro, I didn't grow up with you.
That's right. That's right. All the way down here in Mississippi and Virginia.
Yeah. And how I didn't pick up my phone or get in the computer. Let me look at some guys in Mississippi and let me get to know them. It wasn't,
Right.
We didn't do that.
That's right.
This is how you know this is of the spirit.
That's
this is
right.
not of us.
That's right.
This is not fleshly.
That's right.
And we still rocking.
The con, bro.
I mean, I done been this place, this state.
And we don't travel out the country together.
Yeah. And it's not of the flesh.
That's right, bro.
You got it, bro.
Hey, back in 1 Corinthians 1:27, and the Most High has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the wise. I'm sorry, Salakia. The Most High has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Who are these niggas? They're nothing. They don't got no defense city. They don't have a land of their own. They broke. They ain't got no money. They're not even well put together. They don't have no structure.
Right.
You know, well, through Yahweh Shah we have structure, but to the eyes of the people, we just some wild, bangy niggas. But we have structure in order through Yahweh Shah and discipline. And we know we mortify members, man.
Hey, since you said that, this is Isaiah 3:1 in the NLT. The Lord, Yahweh of heaven armies, will take away from Jerusalem and Judah everything they depend on, every bit of bread and every drop of water. So from a spiritual sense, we will lack this truth. All their heroes and soldiers, judges and prophets, fortune tellers and elders.
Hey, and what happens to a nation that's taken from? They get weak.
That's right.
They become nobody.
That's right.
Because what? They're open and prone for attack. Anybody can do anything. If you don't have no gate around your city,
that's right, you're
prone to attack.
Yeah.
Animal can attack.
They showed you that in Troy.
Yeah.
Look how strong Troy was with that damn gate.
Hey,
you see what I'm saying?
Hey, it was funny. I was at the Civil Rights Museum down here, and I was even looking. They were showing you about how the French had their fortified cities here, and how Gad had their fortified cities. But the point that you had to have a fortified city, gates around it.
That's what was going to protect the city.
Yeah, and a leader, a chief, a structure, a law, to govern the people.
That's right. We
lost all of that, man.
That's right.
So we became so low that everybody has a mind of individuality now.
Hey, like the scripture saying, the book of Judges. Since there was no judge, their minds were set to do what the fuck they want to do.
They don't understand.
That's right, bro.
Which does what? Leads you to what? Destruction.
That's right. So back in Isaiah 3:2, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50 and the honorable man and the counselor and the cunning artificer.
Hey, if a nigga not doing that in wickedness, in a manner of drugs, that'll never happen.
That's right. That's right.
Our people don't get together unless it's behind wickedness.
That's right.
Why? Because this is all we know, and that's all we've been taught. It's evil and wickedness and a naughty thing.
That's right.
By who? Our handlers, which is who? The so-called white man.
That's right.
He taught us. He put his true spirit that's on him on us. Turned us against ourselves. So basically, how you say, he created us for him to make himself feel good about himself. And he's a nobody.
And just to back you up, bro, Judges 21 and 25. In those days, there was no king in Israel, and every man did that which was right in his own eyes.
There you go.
You know, and I think Apostle...
It is funny.
Go ahead, bro. Hey, Apostle Tahar, he just brought that out about the king, because he said when you think about a king is nothing but a chief high priest. He's supposed to enforce the laws, statutes, and the commandments. And this further proves Apostle Tahar's point, because in those days there was no king in Israel. Every man.
Well, that's why when you go to Mississippi,
that's right,
everybody do their own shit here.
Right.
When you go, what's the next state? Alabama. Niggas do completely different shit there.
Tennessee,
Georgia.
Niggas
do the complete. Georgia niggas.
Right.
We East Coast niggas.
Right.
We New York niggas. We Jersey niggas.
That's it.
We Baltimore niggas. We Cali niggas. Everybody have their own. Come on. How do you come to fulfillment in that?
That's right. That's right.
Now to the point that we don't even look at ourselves as a nation.
Right.
And that's why we're so easy and prone for attack.
And
that's why they say. That's why now that we have an order and a structure, it's so foreign to the other nations.
That's right.
That's why we're looked at as a spectacle.
That's it.
Who are these niggas?
That's it.
We're not used to black people doing this, but them shooting at each other, smoking weed, rapping, entertaining, flipping, James Brown moving his legs,
dying early, playing basketball, running a football. You know, back into Isaiah chapter 3.
It's like now, everybody keep looking at us.
Right. Spectacle. And the eloquent orator And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them.
Come on, man.
You know?
Self-explanatory.
That's it. You had anything else, bro?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey, Lord will, this was an edifying lesson, man. The spirit hopped on the bro, man, and that enforced me to actually cut on the phone and just let the brother continue to run in the spirit. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kakadash. A double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.